greatness. It's just something we made up. Somehow we've come to believe that greatness is a gift reserved for a chosen few, for prodigies, for superstars, and the rest of us can only stand by watching. You can forget that.
I want to be a race car driver someday. It's a great sport. It's all I've ever known, racing.
You want a great team? You gotta build it. Piece by piece. Start with a few natural-born leaders. Then you need some old vets who've seen it all, and a few youngsters just getting started. Tough cookies who don't back down from nothing. And some pranksters to keep everyone loose. You need those strong but silent types. And a few not-so-silent types.
This is my show! My show!
Those with chips on their shoulders and ice in their veins. And a few who do anything to win. You find a cast of characters like that, you've got yourself one hell of a team.
What's up, everybody? Hopefully everything's working. I think we're good. We lost Terry. Where'd Terry go? Hey, Philip.
I can hear you now, but you guys were froze big time.
Yeah, I think because we don't have the video on all the intros and stuff. See if I can find Terry. There he is. There's everybody's favorite. Can you hear us, Terry?
Terry, are you muted?
You're muted.
Hello?
Hello?
Hey, Bear.
Terry, unmute yourself.
Where you at, Terry?
Is he just talking to himself? He's swearing.
Oh, you gotta love new technology. We can't hear you, Terry.
Oh, man.
Hello. I can't see who that is.
What's up, Serby?
Serby.
We're gonna wait for Terry to get in here. Just be patient with us.
It was working.
Yeah.
He said, wait a second. Wait a
He's
second.
just faking it so he could chew this taffy down.
Oh, there he
we go.
is.
Hi.
What's up, everybody? All right, let's start it over. Welcome back to Shop Talk Live, Season 3, Episode number 2. We're fucking back in the shop from Daytona. Wow, what a wild ride that was. Man.
Wow. Yeah. I just soon forget that one. But
Who's heckling us?
Yeah,
Aaron.
it's Bakover. Bakover doesn't want that paint, but he likes to watch the show. All he has to do is click that little link and hop in here for a couple minutes and he gets himself new paint.
Yeah. Just come say hello. It'd be
All you
nice
gotta
if I
do.
have a nice new red and white paint next week, though.
Yeah, I'll give you his paint.
Yeah.
there you go. That'll work.
Okay, Terry, we'll wait for you.
It's all Sam.
Yeah. Oh, you don't like that color? I can change the color.
Yeah, that's
Hang
terrible
on.
color. I wish you could just pick a color and stick with
I
it.
wish you could too. There, it should come back on a different color.
Sam asked if he comes in if you can give him his paint. If he can have Aaron's paint.
Yeah, Sam, you can have the paint. Oh, there we got a nice little pink going on.
Well, Phil, glad that you
There we
got
go.
some internet back and everything.
Yeah,
That
that was
was pretty
Oh,
close.
yeah. That was, yeah. I was rushing around because I got I got power back probably an hour and a half before the race practice started, and then internet probably 45 minutes before practice started. So yeah, I was rushing around.
I saw you connect and
I was,
disconnect a couple times. Figured you were doing your
yeah,
settings.
I had to do a few things to get things up and running. So I was just too rushed, I guess. But
Good thing it
anyway,
was
I
Daytona
made it.
and not a different track.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
I made it. But, hey, I was upset that I wasn't able to run the charity race Saturday night though. So I was bummed about that. But yeah, well, I watched it on my phone. What little bit I could. So, but yeah.
No, I'm glad you're back up and running. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, me too. Hmm.
Nice. Yeah, Ethan looked like
Yep.
he had a blast telling the driver to start the
Yeah.
engine and taking his pictures and everything. He sounded like he was having a good time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Did everybody hear Terry?
Yeah.
Everybody out in chat?
No, he was muted before.
All right. It looked like Aaron just said it again.
Yeah, I had a fan out in the lobby, so that was cool. So Sam made a comment. I had a fan out in chat last night. So yeah, that was my oldest son actually. So, mm-mm. He is in Kalamazoo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
So
why. Okay.
So they haven't been able to hear Terry the entire time?
No. No, I got you. It's on my end.
So what Terry
Oh.
was saying, we were talking about Ethan and Terry. How much did we raise? $2,100. Can everybody hear Terry now?
No. Hang on.
No.
There you go. They can hear you now.
Was nobody
Aaron,
going to say
how about
anything
now,
until Aaron
Aaron?
pointed it out? They're just going to not listen to Terry for the rest of the
Yeah.
show.
Can you hear him now, Aaron?
Sam, you weren't going to mention anything at all?
Terry and all.
10 minutes later.
Yeah.
It ain't
We
Terry
were just
screwing
sitting
it
here.
It's not Terry doing it.
Yeah, the first opening of the show was Terry's fault. No, that one was my fault.
But
Yeah,
yes,
okay,
agreed.
now I'm
We
here.
had
Yeah, now everybody can
All
hear
right.
you, Terry
Now,
Bear.
back to what we was talking about Saturday night for the Haybick family, Ethan especially. We was able to raise up over $2,000. Mark did send that out, I think, today to Tim to make sure Ethan has access to it at some point, or whatever they want to do with it. We don't care. It's great having 5 leagues involved in this. Plus, God, who knows it all was involved money wise, putting money into this. And, Corey, man, I know you guys stepped up. Philip, I know you did. Sam and I also did with TSP. A lot. Aaron, I know Aaron did. I know Chris did. We all added money in there, over $15, well above over $15. So TSP and T&A Motorsports.
Those
I'm
extra
proud of all of
sponsors
us.
from the other leagues and stuff, they jumped in, threw some different prizes out
Yep.
there, and then the
Absolutely.
other drivers from the other leagues, even if it was just their entry fee, they came in and raised, and a couple guys who couldn't race still donated. So it really came about towards the end, so that was nice.
Yeah.
I am glad the race is over. I get tired of hearing Sam cry about his computer couldn't handle it. So, just kidding, Sam. And I tell you what, I bet his computer, he could probably lit a cigarette off his computer. It was probably getting nice and hot.
Amanda said when I think when we were going to watch the broadcast, she came over. She's like, "Feel my dongle thing for her headset. It was hot as hell."
I bet.
Yeah.
But
I couldn't see the front half of
You
the
know,
pack or
that could have
anything.
been a loaded question there.
Yeah, feel my dongle.
oh,
Hot.
But no, like even like racing, I couldn't see more than like 3-4 rows of cars in front of me, even if it was a big pack.
Mhm.
Like I just, if there was a wreck, I wasn't gonna see it till I came up on it.
That was crazy. There was a lot of cars on the track.
Yeah.
Well, again, there 53 started. We had one car pull out of the track. Done only 4 laps. I ain't gonna say who it was, but they only done 4 laps. We had another car only do 16 laps. Another car. That's about the main one right there. Those two, but still, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 disconnects out of 53 drivers.
I tell you
That's
what,
crazy.
we had our 2 fast repairs. A lot of
Yep.
us used them, but even then, people had damage afterwards, got it fixed, and got back out there. So that was nice to see that they didn't just bail for the night. The majority of them stayed in there and just kept racing for the fun of it.
You know,
Sure.
it was almost like a points race. These
Yeah.
guys did not leave because, I mean, granted, there was some stuff on the line, and we'll get into that here in a little bit too. It's just like nobody wanted to get out of this thing, which I'm glad.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, it was nice to see how many people stuck around all the way to
Oh,
the
yeah.
end. So,
Those restarts are pretty rough, though.
Yeah,
I'll tell
it
you
was-
what, when
it
those
was a
accordions
checkup
started,
fest.
it's
Yeah.
like, good lord, trying to get
That-
yourself in
well,
the spot.
That'd be gun shy for yesterday. I think every restart yesterday, I was laying like 2 or 3 car lengths
Little
back. I'm like,
PTSD.
there's gonna
Yeah,
be,
there
I
was,
was like, there's gonna be a checkup. There's gonna be a
yeah.
checkup.
Yep.
yeah, that happened a bit last night too. That's for sure. But
yeah, Sam, I see you out there, Sam, saying his fans was ripping. So was mine, brother. And I didn't have to do half the stuff you did, but
Yeah, Garrett
Right.
was dealing with it on his end too, trying to watch the
Yeah.
replays. Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Yes,
he said.
Sam, it is.
What did Sam say?
Is the
Yeah.
they've been gritting for 20 minutes.
Good catch. It's not. Good catch.
I don't know, but you guys take forever to do the grid, I guess. Oh, it's like it's our first night here on Chop Talk.
We had
Right.
a long off season.
Yeah, well, we're trying new stuff with the collab cam feature and Streamlabs, and we just got that working this week. So look out for new stuff coming that I'm going to implement one little thing at a time.
Not a fan of this. I like
I love
where
this.
I can wear sweatpants and nobody knows. So not a fan of the table and putting pants on. So
well. So real quick, guys, I just found my paperwork from Saturday night. We raised over $2,100 for the Haybick family.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
So I want to give some shout outs here, if you guys don't mind, to Brian
Right.
Dees, Ty Morosco, Jamie Walker. All 3 of those guys gave all their money back
nice.
for the stages and the pole position. Also, first, second, third, and 4th place winners for Saturday night's race all have given their money back also, which is Ty Morosco, Brian Dees, Jamie Walker, and Derek Paulson. Chase Wilson may have, I don't know, he's not in our league, or none of us race with him, so he may have given his 15 back. I don't know. What else we got here? I want to shout out to, of course, you guys, Savage Edge. You guys gave a bunch of stuff away. Corey Rutherford also gave away a free paint scheme out of CGR Graphics to the biggest. What was that? That was Hard Charger Award.
Hard Charger. Yep.
Yeah, Hard Charger Award for qualifying. And the fastest qualifier that came from Sidebite Motorsports of $10. Jason Korn, Jamie Walker got that, and he also gave that back. So a big thanks to everybody that's given the money back. Man, it was unbelievable what we had going on Saturday night. So big thank you to everyone, and Sam, especially, on my side, thanks for you and I, you agreeing to jump in and do this, you and I doing this together. So I had a blast Saturday night. So, all right. So anything else on Saturday, guys?
No, like you said, I think everybody had a blast. I mean, it's awesome that we raised that much, and it was a great event.
Mhm.
Yeah, I had
Yep.
fun.
I mean, I'm going to say the majority of the drivers were blazing pedals. But man, you guys,
Yeah,
but you
60,
guys,
70%.
but you guys still had to race around 4 other leagues that you have no clue about,
Yeah.
So, and I think that proved out to be, it worked. It really did work.
Yeah, definitely did.
And most everybody was cordial in there and stuff. There, you would think there'd be a lot of bickering, a lot more, and everything.
I mean, if you bicker during a charity race,
Yeah,
I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
that's
a couple of the
that's crazy.
usual, like, what are you doing? But other than that, it was surprisingly very smooth. It was nice.
So you just said something about what are you doing? I heard a lot of that last night. I think some of them might come out of your mouth, Amanda Sherman.
No, I
Maybe
know
not
Aaron
necessarily. What do
Bockover
you-
had one.
Oh, yes, I heard Mr. Bockovers, and I think he had an F-bomb and something about your lap's down. What the fuck are you doing? Trying to pass or something?
I talked to Kyle afterwards in Discord, and he said he was trying to get the fastest lap of the race for the bonus points. I'm like, well, don't do that shit near me. Get away from me. You gotta do what you gotta do. Those bonus points got bumped back up for this season with the point structure the way it is, but don't do that near me, and especially not near Aaron. You see how well that works out.
Yeah.
Well, you could gain a lot of speed doing side drafting.
Yeah.
I proved that last night by running up beside everybody just by myself and catching the front
Yeah.
way back.
A
From way
single car could really do a lot last night.
Mhm.
I mean, and granted, it is going to stall out eventually.
Oh yeah, sure.
But
Sure
yeah,
it did.
I mean,
I
a single
did, but-
car going up through there, man, if you get the
Mhm.
side draft, it was awesome.
Yep.
It
Yep.
was. Excuse me. So last night, who
Dalton Kilrow
wait.
won.
huh? I didn't hear you.
I said Dalton Kilrow won.
I've got that pulled up too. I ain't gonna talk about that just yet. One of you guys said something about points. So, Philip, what do you think about the new point structure? You like that, or?
Oh yeah, I love the new points structure because I think it's gonna keep people in the races for one. It should anyway, but the bonus points and everything I think is gonna work out quite well. I wasn't a big fan of the win and you're in thing, so I like to see it run out till the playoffs to see who's going to make it in. So
I think
it's going to be a lot more. Yeah, it's going to be a lot more competitive. I think
as they get a little further into the season and realize they're not up as far as they'd like to be, I think you're going to see more people trying to get those 0Xs on the lead lap, knowing that they can bang
Right.
10 points out a race just
Exactly.
like that. So I think you're going to see a little bit more, I think, cautious driving as the season goes along. Because, I mean, in theory, they should be easy points to get, but it is hard to. Corey
Right.
got dinged with 1 point last night to evade a wreck. He went in the grass, and he didn't get 10 bonus points because of that. And he didn't
Right.
touch a car, so.
My car is clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first time ever coming out of Daytona is clean.
Yeah, I know. I
Get
come
more
up
people
behind you last
qualifying.
night and I said, "I'm just riding."
Yeah,
Going,
yeah.
Okay.
Phil comes running up. I'm like, nope, Philip, I'm just trying to leave me alone.
Yeah. I said, okay. All right.
You don't need to push. I'm good.
Yeah, that was kind of funny actually, but
Corey, where'd you start? Hell, you didn't gain or lose a position. Hell, you started and ended. No wait, yeah. Oh yeah, you had biggest mover.
Yeah.
Like,
Mover.
what are you
started
talking about?
31st.
He
I was
qualified
looking
like
over the
shit.
wrong side.
I did
31st,
not know how to
ended
qualify.
7th, man. Awesome run out of that 3 car, definitely.
Yeah.
One
I don't know how to
incident
qualify
point.
at super speed base.
I don't either.
I tried my best to. Yeah, Aaron, he did, I think, worse than me, didn't he?
26.
Oh no, he did a
started
little bit better.
26.
But yeah, I was like, all right, I came out of the pits fast. I'm like, I went right up to the wall, went around. I'm like, all right, I should be okay. Like I just kept dropping. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, 31st.
Yeah. I thought I did better than I did, but you know, qualifying. So I thought I did a pretty good run, and then yeah, I just kept dropping, and I'm going, well, okay.
So you started 17th, Philip, ended
Yeah.
29th. You wrecked? Did you wreck out or something?
Well, no, I got caught up in somebody else's mess. Guy got tagged on the infield grass and come back up on the track a little bit, and yeah, I was dog tracking pretty bad going
Yeah, you
back into
were.
the pits, and I had almost 9 minutes of repairs. So
Oh,
that's
wow.
where my 8 laps went down.
We had that one crazy thing happen to you too, didn't you?
Yeah, I went into the corner lap
was right in front of
15
me.
or so. Yeah, I was right in front of Amanda. Went into the corner, and then it just took off on me.
Shot
Went
right
up to the wall.
Yeah, I was like, the hell's going on? He's like, I don't
I had
know.
can't explain it. It just
Yeah,
went.
it literally looked like maybe his wheel broke or something, and it just
Yeah.
jerked the car all the way straight to the right.
As it turned out, there was a caution right after that, so I was able to just go into the pits. I had like 20 seconds of repair, I think it was, but it wasn't any big deal. But yeah, that big incident where I thought I had it avoided, but like I said, somebody came back up on the track a little bit and tagged me, and that was it. So other than that, it was a pretty good race, really. Just
Yeah,
kinda
we
riding around.
actually everybody started working well together.
Mhm.
But then you
Yeah,
can see it started fading off.
You guys was.
Yeah, you should have been in chat there. It was funny because like Philip had the instance where he was a couple laps down, and Aaron's like, "How many laps you got?" I think Philip, you were the shortest, and
Yeah.
Philip's like, "But I'm multiple laps out." And Aaron's like, "Not to sound like a dick, but okay, we're not
that
gonna
was
use
funny.
yours." And then
I know.
then Amanda was running out of gas. She was like, I think she was like
Because-
2 laps shorter than us, but luckily the
Yeah.
caution came out
Yeah,
because
'cause
we're
I was
about
leading.
me and Aaron about to leave her too.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I'm like, you guys are all behind me. I'm at the front of the pack. Like, what the
Yeah.
I think me, Aaron, and Chris had the same amount. And Amanda's like, I'm gonna be 2
Yeah.
laps short. Should I
Yeah.
pit now? I'm like, I'm not saying
They're trying
anything,
to
but I'm
get
not
the
going with her.
The whole pack caught up to Josh Rutherford, and they were about to abandon me. I'm like, it's not my fault. I'm up front. I'm in the front of you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
was pretty
love
funny.
doing the broadcasting with Sam every Sunday, but I too miss the team speak and being in there with you guys every week. But that's all right.
Yeah, that little incident there, that was pretty funny. Yeah.
So-
Then I come right out and said, "Well, Aaron, you really are a dick." But well, that's but
So
yeah, that was pretty funny.
Did any of you guys happen to see Chris Carroll helicoptering?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Sam-
actually I think that made the top 5 this week.
Sam actually caught that. And awesome job out of Sam with the camera work last night, man, catching that.
Yep.
That was a wild ride.
I
I'm glad
feel
I
bad
did-
for Chris. Yeah, he got fucked.
Yeah.
Now I don't
That
know
was-
if Chris runs a VR or not, but can you imagine being
No,
a
I don't
VR in
think
that
he
thing
does.
doing that?
Oh,
Whew.
Yeah. Well, I've been in
Oh.
some crazy wrecks in VR,
Mhm.
and yeah, you just sit there and you're just like, I can't imagine doing that shit in my motion rig. Holy shit, I'll fall out.
I think at one point last night, I think you said it after the race that you actually had to undo the belts or something, or
Well, I have that Shaker Box 6. I think I had it. Well, I changed it. I usually have a subwoofer that runs my LFE, whatever it is there, so I get like the engine sound and all that. And I had the Shaker Box on. Well, I switched them. I put the Shaker Box on that, so it was vibrating a lot, and it was making my ass really hot, or my legs where it was sitting on. So I'm like, oh, so I had to unbuckle so I could keep like shifting around. This is like halfway through the race. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna make it. So I
Right.
definitely gotta turn that thing down.
Mhm.
oh, that's funny, man.
Yep. Yep.
So
Because I don't know if it was that though, but coming into the pits, I don't know if maybe it was my rig was shaking a little bit or was that thing shaking, but I literally felt like I was shaking coming into the pits when I was slowing down. I was like, oh man, what the fuck? I'm like, I think I have this thing way too high.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Sam, I'll get that here in a minute, Sam. What you brought up, but Amanda, let's see what your race looked like last night. Started 19th, finished 12th, so you moved up 7 spots.
Yeah, thanks to Philip.
I did what I could to get you up there. That's for sure. So
Yeah, I got in
Hey.
a couple tiny little ones. One of them had a minute of damage, but got fucked on that pit road fiasco
yeah,
when Casey
that's what
decided
really
to.
screwed you.
Yeah,
And
yep,
both of us actually. But yeah,
he threw himself back out of the grass on the pit road, stopped in front of me. I think Cody was coming in on my inside left, and I wasn't gonna yank the wheel over and wreck Cody, so I had to just fucking stop on pit road. And then Casey realized his pits were straight to the left, so I had to wait for him to get over and lost a shit ton of positions at that point. Got back out on track, and Philip was right there, and we just started rolling. He was giving me a bunch of good bumps. We picked up a bunch of people along the way. We were communicating great, like, running up on people. Hey, come in, let's go high. I think, who did we pick up? I think we picked up Derek Perkins, a
yeah,
bunch of
Derek's.
different people.
Yeah, there was a few of them there that
We
got in
couldn't
line,
catch him, but I went, I think, from like 20th down to 12th, started passing people and just got every position that we could. And Philip stayed there till the end, so much appreciated.
Yep, that's what teammates do.
Yeah, I mean,
I ran with
At-
Cody Gibson a lot
Yeah,
last night.
ran with Cody
Yep.
a lot.
It seemed like me and him were on the same page. Like we come up on the car, and I was looking like, "Oh, that car looks like it's damaged." All of a sudden, I see Cody pop out. I'm like, "All right, I guess we're going around him."
Yeah, he doesn't need a lot of communication. He can kind of read what your car is gonna do, which is really nice. It's like him and Jamie, a few different people you feel comfortable with, especially with Cody already. Like, okay, I trust him fully. Like I've ran with him since I've started a few years ago. So, Cody, if you're watching, love running around you. And yeah, I think a bunch of us were with you from T&A last night and liked it.
So I see, like I said, Sam, I'll mention that now. One thing Sam just brought up, and it's pretty cool seeing this, the new drivers that we have in Blazing Pedals this year. Andy Poliski, he started with us last season, but running up front. Brian Zimmerman running up front. Larry Bell running up front. Who was one of the other? Ed Boyles Jr. running up front.
Brenton was up front. He's the new guy from Australia. He was in Cyber Thunder. He was the Orange 13. He was up front.
Johnson was up front.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was him.
Steven Johnson up front.
Steven
Steven
Johnson.
Johnson led 25 laps.
Yeah.
Yep.
hmm
Yeah, he ended up finishing around with us because I think he got something happened to him when he was running up front.
Yeah, he got tagged a little bit there and got spun out, but yeah, he was in our group there at the end.
Yep.
So.
I think it might have been Michael Miller. I think he actually got his 27 car up to the front a couple of times, at least up in the top 5. Who else am I looking at here? Gary Miller. I think he got that number 2 up there. He struggled though getting that 2 up there. It was like he'd work with somebody, they'd leave him. But Gary Miller would actually get up there
One
a
of
couple times.
the hard parts of being the new guys, it's like you look at if you got your choice between a driver you've known for a few seasons and a new guy, you're like,
Yeah.
And I'm sure that went through all the older members' heads. Oh man, that's a new guy. Do I want to mess with him or do I want to go with Casey Campbell? You know,
well, somebody that you know how they're going to react.
So 2 other mentions.
The helicopter.
Yeah.
There it goes.
That was just crazy. Crazy.
2 other ones real quick is I want to say it the way I thought it was pronounced. David Doothwaite in the 34 car and Brendan Henderson in the 13. Well, Bradley Yo too. But David and Brendan were both got up. Huh?
Brenton.
What did I say?
Brendan.
Brenton. It is a T. Brenton Henderson. Those guys are up in the front a couple times.
Well, it's funny because everybody here, like West Coast and everything, like talking about the time changes. Brenton's from Australia. So, like, he messaged me at, like, I don't know, 6:10 last night. He goes, okay, so I'm still struggling with this time difference thing. And when's the session go up? And I was like, it goes up in 12 minutes. He's like, oh, shit, okay, I'm coming. So he's like, it'll only be another week or so, but I might keep asking him. Google it. So.
Did he say what the time difference is?
I forget. We know people in Australia, too, and we still don't fucking know. We've asked him like 10 times.
Let's see.
Somebody Google that for us.
I think it's like 13-hour difference. I think when we're doing because a lot of the guys, three of the guys now from punting from the rough, that just the arcade thing, they're from Australia, and it's I think 10 o'clock in the morning when we're doing
Yeah,
our
they're
show at
ahead of
8.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're ahead of us.
Yeah, it's the next
So,
day there.
Let's see
Yeah.
what time it is.
Howdy there, folks. Derek Paulson. How you doing, Derek? I'm glad somebody finally jumped in there with MFRD.
Right now it's about noon, 12:30 in Australia.
Okay. Derek Paulson out of MFRD camp last night, along with Dalton, Ty, Taylor Butcher Benjamin. It just almost seemed like those guys could not be touched last night.
It was nice to see Taylor back out there. I didn't think he'd
Yeah, it
join
was.
this
It's great
season.
seeing Taylor back on track with us.
Then he
after-
got touched pretty
Yeah,
bad.
I saw Taylor with no
Yeah.
wood.
Yeah, he did. So it was nice. Again, you guys read my write up. MFRD finished the season and come right back with a vengeance this season. It's awesome seeing that camp being able to do that. Who else I want to talk about? I want to pull up some points. You got the points?
Talk about Backover.
Who?
Backover and Chris. We didn't talk about them.
Oh yeah, we haven't, have we? Aaron Backover. Let's see. Started 26th, ran on up to 9th place finish. Didn't see Aaron up front like I would usually see at 44 car. And again, we talked about it a little bit ago. I heard some F-bomb come out of him on track. I don't know who he was bitching at. It might have been was it Wellman? Okay. But that was pretty funny. And it just seemed like he didn't have a whole lot of people to work with. I don't know.
Well, you know what? I think he was in the mindset that we were going to just kind of hang around in the
Yeah,
back.
we're all hanging in the back.
Yeah.
We're all together back there.
Yeah.
Just basically, we're keeping up with the lead draft and then planning our own pit strategy in case you went green. So we had enough.
Topping off every time.
But then we started losing, and I was like, all right, so it's down to like 2 or 3 of us. We can't do this by ourselves anymore.
Right.
But obviously you could. The way fucking Dalton, Andy, and Ty did.
Well, that's the thing. See, that's what I think why you didn't see Aaron up front is anytime we had a caution, he was back in just before going green to top off.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I
that
was
would
doing
put
that
him
with
back
him
in
too.
the back. So that's what we were doing. So
was he? So
and
he
that's
got
why I
his
had
laps
less
then.
gas than you guys because
Yeah.
I had a minute of damage. I barely got up.
What did you
when
say,
we were
Terry?
starting.
Did he go a lap down at one time?
No.
No.
So I seen a lot of you guys pull in, a lot of drivers pull in for a pit stop. Might have been under caution, and he stayed out. I do know that much.
Aaron never stayed out.
Did he? He didn't.
No.
No, he pitted, double pitted each time.
Yeah, we were in the
Yeah,
back
we-
and
we
we
were
pitted,
always
then
double
topped
pitting.
off one to go.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, it
Yeah.
must have been a different car I was looking at, but all I seen was a yellow car. Christopher, where would Christopher do last night? Started 22nd, ended 35th. Chris actually disconnected with 45 laps down.
And his engine blew. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and he
Yep.
had a family emergency too. His
Right.
dad went to the hospital, so we wish Chris's dad well. Get well soon.
Get well
He's keeping
soon.
us updated, so hopefully we hear good news.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But overall, I think T&A done pretty good last night.
Yeah, I had a fucking just mediocre, quiet night. I was hanging out in the back. I'm like, all right, I'm about to go, and then that last pit stop, we couldn't catch those guys, and that was about it.
Well, you guys I was watching the replay of that, and you guys are just so too spread out.
Yeah.
You had a new guy there in the middle.
Yeah,
Of the whole
the
train.
third,
and
third back there.
Yeah, just couldn't. You guys just needed to run nose to tail, and you would have caught him. But just
Me and
you guys
Cody
just
almost
kept getting spread out.
tried to pass them so we could get ahead of them because they were slowing us up.
Did he
but-
try to abandon Mark?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mark was damaged. This was great. So Mark was damaged. We're going, and we see the 3 guys in front of them start pulling away. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh yeah, Mark's been in a couple accidents. So all of a sudden I see Cody pull out. I'm like, well, here we go, Cody. Somebody followed me. We went by Mark. And I look back, and they were way back. I'm like, we just left them. And then obviously we couldn't keep up, and I think Collins and Thompson got together, took each other out, and then it was just Mark, and then he finally got back up to us, though.
So I think by the end of the race, You guys actually cut a second off at one point, but then you drop back to like a 5.17 seconds behind.
Yeah, I think that was about.
three.
I think it was around 7 to go. That's when me and Cody pulled out, thinking that we could be better in the front. But
Maybe
they-
at 10
they wouldn't
laps
let
to go,
us.
you might have stood a chance. But when I seen you guys, because I kind of watched you guys in the back, with 7 to go, there was no way you guys was catch those guys. There's
Yeah.
just it wasn't going to happen. But hey, I'll give you an A for effort. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I mean, I finished 7th at Daytona with a car without a scratch on it. Maybe
Yeah.
some dirt in the bumper from going through the grass to avoid one, but
Yeah. Yep.
Who else want to talk about? Anybody else in particular you guys want to talk about?
you want to look at points? I got points.
Yeah, go ahead and pull yours up. I'll pull mine up over here.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Points
couple-
after race number 1.
Find the damn things. Standings.
Dalton Kilrow in first
Yeah.
place, followed by Brian Zimmerman. Cody Gibson in third. Ty Morosco coming out of nowhere in fourth. Andrew Palicki fifth. Corey
Whiskey.
Polisky. The Shermanator, Corey Sherman in sixth. Larry Bell seventh. Aaron Backover, what? Eighth position. Ninth goes to Paul Ellison, and rounding out your top 10's Mark Arthur. Oh, man,
Fuck,
Sherman
say the
11th.
11th.
Oh,
How about that 11th place?
Yeah.
Yeah, 11.
look at her
I don't
making
think I
that
ever broke
playoff
the top
push.
16.
There you go. Can't say that anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Here, Fred Thompson, 21st position. Damn, Fred's bringing it this year.
Who else we got here? Well, I mean, we ain't gonna really see nothing till for another few weeks on what these points are actually.
Yeah, and throwing Sonoma at everybody next
Well,
week. That'll
yeah.
shake it
Oh
up a
wow,
little
yeah,
bit.
that's
Yeah.
going to change everything anyway.
Yeah.
Next
definitely.
week.
Followed by Nashville, too.
Oh, good lord.
Nashville, then well, I got the list here too. So I won't be here for Nashville and probably Phoenix. I'll be on vacation.
Nashville's a super speedway, right?
It
Not
is
the-
162 lap.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Transition
real
race.
super speedway.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
not the fairgrounds.
Oh, no, yeah. It's
Not
not
fairgrounds.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll throw
No,
a little
I
wrench
like
into it.
Nashville. I like that track.
Yeah, that track's okay. I'm waiting for Phoenix. I love Phoenix.
Y'all waits for that one, don't you? Nope. 319 for Phoenix.
Yeah.
Said Dover, Glen. Got some good tracks coming up for you guys, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be fun. It's crazy that they're throwing us right into Sonoma after Daytona.
Yeah, it's
Well, that was a wheel spin, so.
Yeah, that's going to be one of those. Just keep the car on the track. Try to get the 10 bonus points. Don't let the
Mhm.
road racers beat me. Don't let them lap me or anything. Just keep the car clean and finish the race.
Oh, yeah.
That's like,
Well,
go by me. Just fucking go around. Don't touch me
Mhm.
and let me finish.
Yep.
So,
that's all I'm hoping for.
Another little shout out before we forget. We got a couple birthdays today.
Oh, somebody's birthday.
Yeah, we got little Michael Falk, little Brian D.
MFRD.
Same birthdays. That's
Yep.
cute. Wonder if they're having dinner together.
There you go.
Or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they're not here. They're having some ice cream cake together.
Yep.
Okay.
Uh,
So you want to get to everybody's favorite segment?
yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, you guys ready for this? Here
I
comes
got to
your
go widescreen for this one.
yeah. Here comes your top 5. Still don't have a name yet because Aaron hasn't showed up. But right now it's come on, man, fucking racing etiquette, my ass. So here's a
I
little-
like last night. What the fuck you doing?
yeah. The no name segment. Here's the intro I made.
Where the hell's it playing at? There it goes.
Right in front of you.
Well, I got 100 screens going here.
Come on, man.
Fucking racing etiquette, my ass.
It'll get
That's your
better. It'll
intro?
get better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put it together in like 5 minutes.
All
All right, so we have a honorable mention. He's watching right now. I didn't want to put this in the top 5 because we're basically just doing blazing pedals for the top 5. But here's an honorable mention from D-Rec.
That was insane.
Yeah.
Stuck in the fence.
Yeah.
Stuck in the fence.
Yeah, I went under him. I was like, holy shit, somebody's in the fence. I'm like, it's Derek.
He's up there a while.
You know what? We
He's
did
still
not
there.
catch that. I don't know if Sam's seen it, but we didn't catch him stuck in the fence.
He
All
caught
right.
I think I told him about it, and I think on the broadcast it caught like the first
Just a
like
little
split
bit.
second of it.
Okay.
Because even by the time I passed it, I was like, what the hell's going on? He was still up there. I think I finished like 35th or something, and he was still up there. But did he have to tow, Derek? Did you have to tow to get out of there? Like,
Yeah, probably.
Did it just
He was
fall?
stuck. No, obviously it didn't fall. It was just hanging there.
That would have been awesome.
The crawl the car.
All right, here we go. Number
What's
5.
Number 4.
Number 5. That was just honorable mention.
That was an
Oh,
honorable
that was
mention.
honorable. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Go ahead.
Here's number 5.
5.
5.
The 10 car, Taylor Butch Benjamin, just now is finally getting that turned around. And it looks like his front end, his back end is all just tore up. 33
Ooh.
of Perkins also.
Oh, wow. So we kind of got a good angle of it right here. We're going to ride. We're going to go on the far chase here one more time. We're going to slow it down. So it looks like Bradley Yo might have thought he was clear. Came down. Taylor might have been there, might have not. We'll rewind it and take another look at it.
I wouldn't doubt too much if the 6 didn't catch some of that too, because he was saying his unpleasantries over Racecom, Sam.
Yeah, I mean, it just looks like that the 18 might have
I
thought he
recall
was
it ended
clear.
up being on the
I mean,
18 car,
essentially he was for about a
Yeah.
split second, but
Yes, I have it written down.
Taylor wasn't lifting.
Fucking racing
And
etiquette,
this
my
is the
ass.
product that we get right here. It unfortunately Bradley Yo into the outside wall. Derek Paulson getting involved. John Perkins goes to the apron trying to avoid it.
Yeah, speed it up.
Rick Thompson squeaks
Here
through
they all
there.
come.
Mark Arthur trying to get through. Oh, and just cranks the 6 of Paulson.
Yeah, it looks like the 6 actually come down and want to hit teammate Taylor Butcher Benjamin in that 10.
5.
All right, that was number 5. Let's go to number 4.
4.
Excuse me. 5, 6, 7 other cars got involved with this.
Well, let's go back and
Mark
see what
Arthur.
happened. Kind of slowing it down a little too much here. Oh, it looks like, honestly, Terry, I think that might be Captain Safe Fuel.
Come on, Dalton. What were you
41
thinking?
Dalton Kilrose, who he is referring to. That
right? There's
Fucking
just hooked
racing
him. Yep.
etiquette, my ass.
41. I'm sorry, I got to put that on Dalton right there. That's kind of plain as day. And ladies and gentlemen, that is just
This
a
is where
product
Chris
of
comes
Daytona.
in. Boom.
That's what we call a
Chris
bad
comes
bump.
down. Chris came in fucking
And Sam,
hot.
that is not a good spot
That's
to be doing
that's where I got tagged.
4.
There.
Yeah.
Caused me the 8 minutes in
Stop.
the
God,
pits.
trying to loop off. All right, down to number 3.
3.
Brendan Henderson involved. Larry Bell sliding through. Joshua Rutherford.
Mark Arthur.
had the
Mark
break.
Arthur.
Jamie Walker.
Oh,
got
Amanda
part of it.
Sherman coming in late.
Fucking
Wow.
racing etiquette, my
man,
ass.
No.
I had the brakes locked down.
Oh, yeah,
It
Amanda
would
Sherman
not
just
stop.
T-bones that 13
Yeah, thanks for
car.
clearing that 13
Nowhere
away
to
from
go.
me. I was about
Looked
to
like it all started up front, Terry. Let's see if we can't get a replay on it.
So used to everybody ARCA braking, he actually had
Oh,
the
it's another classic bumper hook. The 64 got a little too close to that 13 car. Let's show you from Joshua Rutherford's angle here. Yep, just hooks him down into the 1. Mark Arthur involved, Dakota Todd involved. Jamie gets tagged. Everybody's
Man,
trying
just-
That's a shame, man.
Yeah, Aaron just missed that one.
Yeah, he did. All right, number 2.
2,
I don't want to play that too low.
I don't even want to see this
Dude,
again.
Dalton Kilroy's
Nah,
coming
I
out
don't
by
either.
himself. This is going to hurt.
So we're gonna get another look at this. Casey Campbell just
Coming up.
Fucking
fucking
racing etiquette, my
God.
ass.
way too hot.
Fucking flying
Gets
in.
into the 55 of Ellison,
Watch what he
into the
does.
5 of Rutherford. I think Tanner Marr lucked out
You
right
think he's
there,
gonna stay?
and a few other drivers did as well.
Hello.
I don't know, man. The Hammer's gonna have his word cut out for him on that set of pit stops.
He fucking did about 5 miles per hour.
Aaron Baco was doing about $1.50 down there, fucking ghosted.
Yeah, and down in Ghost Town.
That's how we got
Yep.
so far up.
All right,
I bet
here
I
we go.
know what this one is.
Number 1.
1,
Oh, Chris Carroll
Hits him not once, but
and
twice.
Gary Miller. Everybody else doing a great job to
Blast
avoid it.
off.
Oh my God!
Oh my god.
What in the world
God.
just happened to
I'm glad I
Chris
wasn't
Carroll?
in VR and done that. My lord.
Well, Chris Carroll had a race
that was,
car that was probably going to be able to
Something
finish
see,
this
that's
race.
for sure.
Until that, we got to go back and see what happened. Now, there was a lot of moving around there, Terry. I don't know what was going on. I'm going to try and get a good replay of it here. Oh,
Fucking racing
the
etiquette, my
two-car
ass.
hooked the 22 into the 99. Let's get another angle. Right there. Turns the 99 around. Like I said, he got hit pretty good right there. Little left rear damage. Gets hit, and then I just... I
Just wanted to finish him
Man.
off.
What?
Helicopter
I
rides.
know we try to, like, really play this
Oh,
off
that's
with the
just
sim
crazy.
and everything.
1,
I mean, you had to be super pissed if you were him afterwards. Like, come on, seriously?
Yeah,
I think it
I
was
got.
right after that he disconnected.
Yeah, he
actually.
did.
I mean, you had what, maybe a minute something of damage, and then all of a sudden your car gets shot up in the air, spinning,
Gets
It's flying
destroyed.
off and shit.
Would have liked to have heard their team speak.
I'd have been curious what his time was for repairs after that.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So one thing I got to mention about everything you just showed here, pretty much, Corey, it was all up front.
yep.
A whole lot of wrecks. I mean, maybe one of the wrecks, I think Amanda, when you T-boned the 13, I think that might have been the only one that was towards the rear of the pack. But for the most, everything was up front last night for some reason.
No, that one started up front, but she
Yeah,
just ran
that
into him.
started like up. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
should
he
have
was.
pumped the brakes, but I fucking locked them up, and I was looking in my mirror, and I thought it was everybody ARCA brakes. So, but Brenton held his fucking brakes. I'm like, ah, shit, he's not moving. So,
Yeah, and then I saw the same thing, but then Amanda hit him down the track. I was like, woo! Because I'm like, oh, shit. And then he just moved. I'm like, oh,
Mhm.
whew. I made it.
Yep.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, I think that that incident. That's when I went in the pits with only a couple other guys, like the lap prior to that. So caution came out just as we were in the pits, and so we got a freebie there. So
Yeah.
Well, that was cool, Corey. You done your homework on that one.
Oh, yeah.
Next week
Yeah.
at Sonoma, I want to see what you're gonna be able to come up with.
yeah, it's gonna
Oh.
be tough. There's gonna be, we're watching the broadcast after. We're just gonna.
That's
have
why I
to
like
take
watching the
notes.
broadcast, because you guys give me replays.
Yeah. We'll have to take notes on which one's the best. Yeah.
right.
I tell you what, Corey, you might want to change the name of this segment, but do not take Sam's racing etiquette my ass out of this.
Oh no, that's gonna
You've
be
got to
part of
leave
it.
that voice cut in there.
Derek, that's what I said too. That was the perfect.
I was
wrecking
thinking
ball
about
there you
that
go.
too.
He
I-
came in
Yeah.
so fast.
I think because I'm gonna do a actual real intro for that but I don't got enough footage right now. I mean, I can steal some, but I might throw that in there for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good, Derek. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't think he was braking at all when he came down to start pitting. He was just up against the wall, full bore.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I was watching that replay last night. I went, "Holy crap!"
Yeah, Casey coming in hot.
Wonder if Rick was yelling at him in TeamSpeak.
Clear a
Like,
path?
"Come
Was he
on."
saying? Was he saying clear a path? Or
Yeah,
something?
clear me a path. I'm coming in. Got it, boss.
Clear me a path.
Yeah.
Cut it, boss.
Yep.
So
Yep.
I wish we would have talked to him to find out what he was doing on that pit stop.
Yeah, you should have.
Like, did his
Yeah,
shifter
maybe we
break
should've.
or his
Maybe
pedal
you know,
slip?
maybe
What are you talking
maybe-
about? That's fine. Everybody's
next week.
checking up coming into the pits.
All but one.
he's flying in other TCs. Check up as he's hauling.
Yep.
I feel bad for like Rutherford and all them that just got railed. this
Speed limit
winter.
70, right?
Yeah.
110.
I got you, boss.
Yeah, it was either Casey's 110 miles per hour or 30 on pit road last night. There was no in between.
Sam, we might have to pull in Casey Campbell next week. Just ask him what the hell was he thinking.
Just surprise him too. Don't even tell him.
Yeah,
Just pull him
just
up.
pull him in.
Yeah.
Well,
There you
man,
go.
man, they asked if that one made number one. I was like, oh, it can't really make number one when you got a car
Oh.
helicoptering through the fucking air.
I mean, you could have went either way. I think.
Yeah.
Corey, with that.
But you don't see that every day. A car just fucking
No.
another car hits
No.
it, just goes poof.
But good job, good work on your part though, getting them up there like that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we were watching the broadcast last night. I had my little notepad in front of me. I was taking notes of all the good ones, and then I think there's another one, and I ended up crossing that one out. I'm like, ooh, I forgot about the pit stop one. Oh, that one's a good one.
So that's what I really like about the earlier start time too. I mean, it's not terribly earlier, but it's early
Right.
enough. And we've had a crew in here the last few weeks, even with the practice races and stuff, watching the entire broadcast or the replays afterwards. And we were having a blast last night. We were watching the regular Cup race, watching that, everybody telling stories, and we watched right to the very end again. And
Making fun of Mark of us leaving them.
yeah, but that's one of the main reasons. Number one, so that most of the people can get in and race the entire race, and number two, so we can bring some of that fun back watching the broadcast afterwards.
Yeah,
Making fun
it's
of
nice.
done at
to be able
11:30.
It's nice to be able to join everybody after the race
Yeah.
instead of just rushing out, shutting everything down, rushing out to
So
head to work. So
one thing after the race last night, I did hear Mark say, and I believe it's true, that he got caught up probably in all four of them cautions we had last night.
Yeah, I think he
He-
did.
he was pretty banged up, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That's why we tried to leave him. He was slowing us down.
Could you picture him with a sad kitty face as everybody was leaving him?
Well, he said something when Cody jumped out. He's like, "What the fuck, Cody?" As he started going, I was like, "Yep, hi, Mark."
Yeah, Derek, it was nice. It was nice to be able to get back in, and I was keeping my fingers crossed about the power. So, but
Kudos to your internet company, because like if our internet went
Well-
out, it'd take them 2 fucking
Well,
days.
that's
to
what I
fix
asked him
it.
because he said a text that his power came on. He said you were just waiting on Xfinity, and it was like I think a half hour before practice started.
Yeah.
I was like, well, are they gonna get it up within like an hour or so? And you're like, they're in the area, and then
Yeah, they
15
just
minutes into
been-
practice, he's like, I'm coming in.
well, I think they were because there was so much damage around here. I mean, the whole city. But I think they were in communication with each other that if they were clearing an area, then Xfinity was right there to get everything going.
Nice.
Just because of all the infrastructure that we have that's relying on, that type of stuff. So yeah, I mean, because I'd seen Xfinity trucks in the neighborhood all, in the morning, just checking out things to make sure all they had to do is flip a switch, type thing. So as soon as the power was back on, and that was it. So yeah,
Nice.
kudos to them. So
Definitely.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I think we're all about ready to be done with this winter bullshit. So
Yeah.
between your ice storms,
yeah.
our snow, and like we see sun like for an hour every 3 weeks. So,
Well, I mean, they're talking like 60 degrees on Wednesday here. So it's like, really?
Ain't that crazy?
And then it's going to be 30 on Friday and snow.
yeah.
So that's,
Yeah, we're
I'm
supposed to have
getting
a
tired
foot
of
of
that.
snow Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the
Getting
highest
tired
we're
of
getting
that.
is like 40.
Right.
Yeah, we got up to 60 some today, and then they said possible snow this weekend for us also.
Yeah, pretty
So
much
we'll
all
see.
of March. He said that we're barely going to hit 40 and it's going to be shitty. So we got a whole nother month. I got to get all my Valheim and everything in. Corey said I can't play video games in the garage all summer. So,
The hell you
get it all
can't?
in
I've been
now.
in your garage. It's air conditioned.
Yeah, but he said we have to sit outside, which I get.
Right.
It. We have a short, nice season, but
Yeah,
he's
because
like, no video
we
games.
spent a
this
lot
summer.
of time in here this past summer. I think playing Strat Mechanic. And then next thing we know, she's like, oh, it's too cold. Let's go inside. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where'd the summer go? Now we're like, man, I wish we could sit out on the deck.
I'll just put Scrap Mechanic on my laptop.
There you go.
Hmm?
I know 11 days I'll be in sunshine, so I'll get the fuck out of the country.
Ooh, -20. Derek's got sun, but -20.
Yeah, he lives fucking almost.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wow. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Oh,
When you live up
Yeah,
in
he
the
lives
North
almost-
Country like that, I mean,
Yeah, he lives almost near Canada. Or in
Yeah.
Canada, close to
Yeah.
Canada.
he's in
yeah,
the
they
United
might
States,
get a
but
lot
he's
of sun, but it's cold.
Yeah.
Derek, he lives in the United States, but he's got a Canadian address, I think. That's how close he is.
Of course, in the summertime, it gets pretty warm up there too. So
It does.
Yeah.
It does. But it does up in Michigan. It does where Quarterman is at in New York. So
Yeah, August can get pretty rough around here.
August.
Yeah, then you
Jesus
bitch about
Christ.
it being too hot, and then
Well,
it's
so the
30
hot
degrees.
part,
I can't wait for it to be hot.
the hot part of our house is our deck and our backyard and stuff. There's no fucking shade. So, like, there's not even a fucking tree to hide under. So,
mhm.
you have to be inside at least until about 5 o'clock when it tips over the edge of the house, and then we can sit on the deck. So,
What are you
Your
talking
neighbor's
about?
got a tree.
Yeah, we got a nice overhang over our gazebo bar thing.
but I'll
Yeah,
take
you do.
80, 90 degrees over.
And you got a fan blowing.
Yeah, we got. I don't know what she's bitching about.
If it could just
What
be
else you want?
October all
Does you
year
want me to put
long.
an air conditioner out there for you and close it all in?
There you go.
Yep.
Would you? I bet we get a hold of Richie. He'll help you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Want one of those retractable awnings.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Push a
Derek,
button.
the Canadian.
He's pretty close.
I thought he was Canadian like the first entire season.
He's got that close accent to
the
a
accent,
Canadian.
yeah.
That's a Youper accent. That's what we call a Youper accent.
A Youper?
Is that
Yeah,
racist,
that's-
Philip?
That's Northern Michigan, Upper Peninsula.
Is that like your word for like the N word for like the
Nope.
people
No,
from Upper
no, that's-
Michigan?
Nope, that's
Wow,
the
Amanda.
Upper Peninsula of Michigan. That's what they're called, is Youpers.
I'm
what
gonna
they
call
call
somebody
themselves.
a Youper.
Yeah.
That's true. It
Fucking
is.
Youper.
It's true.
Yeah.
Get called in the HR. Did you call somebody a Youper today? Hey, like it's not a bad thing.
No, it's
Unless
not a
you're
bad
from
thing.
Michigan.
Oh yeah, Sam, I saw that too. If Derek was going out, somebody was coming with him.
That 6 car is a weapon out there, that's for sure. You know what though, but all seriousness, Derek last season, I know he was fed up, and I'm glad to see him come back this season, get that 6 car back out there. We bust his balls, but hey, that's what we do here.
Yeah.
We love Derek.
We crashed that one up too.
Hey, did you guys listen to Ty's interview?
No, actually, I went to bed right before.
Yeah.
So listen to Ty's interview. Listen to his voice. I think his balls finally dropped. I think he's got a deeper
probably
voice
got a new
now.
headset.
Oh, is that what it is?
One of those voice changers.
Maybe it was his girlfriend who's actually talking then.
Oh,
Ty,
Terry.
we love you, brother. Oh, well. Well, Corey, you do what the hell you want to do. I'm going to sit there for a couple more minutes. I'm going to bed.
That's all I got, I think.
I mean, other than make sure everybody joins us next week, we go to
Sonoma. We can talk about Sonoma real quick.
Yeah, we got 66 laps at Sonoma. Last season's winner was Chris Carroll. Now, so we'll have a wheel spin before the race. Forgive you guys a competition caution. Again, Sam will pull that up and do that. I guess he's going to do it live. I don't know. But that'll give you guys a competition caution. And I think, Amanda, help me out on this. Are we extending it one lap?
One lap if needed to get people caught up. So we're going to have some communication out on track. Like, hey, the usual, like, where's so-and-so? Or, hey, I can't get caught up.
Where's the pace car?
Anything. Like,
where's the so-and-so?
No,
where's the hot dog stand?
Meaning, if you're like...
Ty's there.
Where's a 26 car or something? He's supposed to pass.
If you know you're in last place and you're asking where the pace car is, say, hey, this is where I'm at. There's no way I'm going to catch up, type thing. So there's definitely going to have to be some communication. So
yeah, because that happened to me last year when I got black flag because I think I pulled out of the pits, but Fred was coming around, but I don't know. I was supposed to let him by, but I was like, I got to catch the pack. And then he was like, I think 8 seconds behind me when they went green and they got black flag.
Yeah, so we'll extend the caution. Now we got live race control, so even then Garrett can take a look at it and do what he's got to do. We threw up our own little T&A practice, and the setup felt pretty good. It's nice to have the Xfinity car versus the ARCA car there, but, it felt pretty decent for what it is. Xfinity car at Sonoma.
Yeah, so I mean, it felt good to me. I felt comfortable in it.
Just remember, it's a little slippery with cold tires on that out lap. So.
Right. You got to be easy on the gas. That's for sure. But that could be as simple as adjusting the ratio on your gas pedal too. So you can drop that back a little bit so it's not comes on later. Let's put it that way. At least I can do that. So,
Amanda, you brought up Garrett's name. I want to give him big kudos for what he done over the weekend. Saturday
you didn't fire him last night?
No, hell no.
Absolutely, we were joking because we were in
him last night.
We were in Discord last night after the race.
Yeah, that was funny.
And Garrett was in there, and Terry hops in. He was like, "Garrett, can you jump in race room 1 with me real quick?" And they left, and everybody's like, "Ooh." Ty's like, "I wonder if he's getting fired."
No, he had his hands full back-to-back nights.
Totally opposite, man. I mean, I praised him last night. Now, there was a reason I brought him in. It was a pit road incident that I wanted to talk to him about, and Amanda, you actually seen it in the admin channel that I typed up after the race or this morning. I can't remember when it was, but anyway, yeah, I praised him, but man, he had his hands full this weekend. 53 cars Saturday night, and then the melee last night. Wow. But I tell you what, the hammer, he's dropping it. He's going to drop hard, guys. So he's watching you.
Yeah, he got you, Cody. I didn't see what happened with you, but I heard it. He got you.
Oh yeah, I think they were talking about that in Discord last night, and I think Mark even said something too. He's like, Man, he's like, he's catching these fuckers coming out of pit road, not going to the right.
I got nervous afterwards. I was like pulling out of my pits, and I'm like, oh, just fucking
Yeah, that's what Mark was saying. He's like,
the
man, I
tires
gotta
on the
watch
grass."
myself now.
Yeah, I got my not staying to the right of pit road last year, and I'm not fucking getting another one. So put my tires
Hey,
way
it was
on the
nice.
grass.
It was nice to see my in car right there too. That was nice.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think
That's
was that
pretty
one
cool.
of the crank ups right there.
No. Well,
I
it
don't
might have been.
remember
I don't
when
remember,
Sam
but
done them.
yeah.
I know he done a couple of them maybe, but anyway.
Yeah, Garrett's doing a good job though, and he's smooth. Yeah, Sam got
See
a
what
penalty.
Sam
Was
wrote?
racing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think
He's gonna start
Garrett's.
penalizing you when you start saying somebody's name wrong.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
Terry
right.
Foster got a black
Terry's
flag.
fucked.
You're like, what?
Terry's parking it next week.
Yeah. I got to mute myself next week.
I think Garrett's doing an excellent job.
He
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
definitely is.
Oh,
He
it's so
definitely
it's so
is.
great to have actually live race control again.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's
Sure.
nice too because he hops in Discord afterwards and hangs out for a bit and everything. So we're getting to know his personality a little bit more too. So, yeah.
That's
And
another
he
reason why
makes
we
it-
thought Terry yelled at him, because he didn't come back in Discord with hang out with us after he got done talking to Terry.
What the fuck, Terry? Don't lose our live race control after the first fucking points race.
Nope, I wasn't. Nope, nothing like that at all.
He's gonna request privately to Mark. Don't let Terry talk to me anymore.
He yells at me at the races.
I just wanted him to. I was
Yeah.
asking one question, and that was
That was funny though. When he
Yeah.
left and everybody just went woo.
Yeah.
Teacher takes the
you
student out of the room.
fuckers. You guys
Yep.
suck.
It is
Oh, wow.
really nice though on the admin side, knowing that like we were able to hop in and watch the broadcast last night. We didn't have to jump in and look at Rex and this and that, and just know that we can race and he's going to make the decision. It's going to be final. If there is an issue, we'll discuss it. But it's like, hey, do we have anything? Nope. Garrett took care of it. Sweet. Okay, let's have a beer and watch the broadcast.
And Amanda, like in my write up this morning, I'm hoping everybody, the whole league, respects his decision.
Seems like it.
Let his word be final. That's what we really need to do. That's what we hired him for.
Well, it says in the rule book you have 24 hours to protest something.
Correct.
24 hours. After that 24 hours, you're not getting another chance. If you really feel it was wrong, then the admins will all sit down, take a look at it, review it, and then discuss, like, if we voted, hey, it was wrong. We'll go back and look at it and analyze it. But you got 24 hours if you don't agree with something, and that's it. After that, it's final. So, but hollering about it during a race isn't going to be beneficial to yourself. So
No, not at all. Not at all. And, again, I heard a couple of things last night. It happens when you got when you got a heated race going on. Yeah, hell, it's no big deal. But all right, I'm going to bed.
All right, so I guess we're getting out of here.
Alrighty then.
I am though.
It's been a couple late nights, past 2 nights with the charity
It
race,
has been.
Daytona.
My ears hurt from having this son bitch on my head
Oh, yeah.
the last 3 nights.
I think it was Saturday. We didn't go to bed till like 2:30, 3 o'clock after we got done watching the broadcast. I could barely stand up walking to bed because I was so tired.
Yeah, right.
Boy.
Okay. I believe that. Yeah,
we'll call it that.
Well, thanks for everybody tuning in. Make sure check out True Sim Productions this Sunday. Well, I think every day of the week, but Saturday, but especially next Sunday for Sonoma for 66 laps, Blazing Pedals Xfinity Series. It's gonna be fun.
Absolutely,
it's gonna be fun.
And we will see you guys next Monday recapping that. And I still haven't figured out a sign-off thing, so we will see you guys next week. Bye. Oh, where's the ending thing?
I don't know.
Peace out.
I think we do have 24 hours.